Welcome along, fellow time travelers and strange historians. This time around, we're going to check out some of my favorite photos of pop and rock star homes. Before I begin, please like and share the show and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. Now please join me around the campfire. This is Getting Hall. It is presently owned by Bill Wyman of the Rolling Stones. This is Cochford Farm. It was once owned by A. Milne. He wrote the Winnie the Pooh series. It was also owned by Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones. This is the Old Rectory. It was once owned by Brian May of Queen. This is a Beckenham flat, where David Bowie lived when he first became rich and famous. This is Hook End Manor. It was once owned by Alvin Lee, Trevor Horn, and David Gilmour. This is Woodside. It is currently owned by Elton John. This is Hurtwood Lodge. It is currently owned by Eric Clapton. This is Garden Lodge. It was once owned by Freddie Mercury. This is the Boleskine House. It was once owned by Aleister Crowley and Jimmy Page. This is Friar Park. It was once owned by Sir Frank Crisp, and then Sir Percival David, and then George Harrison. This beautiful home was owned by George Michael and is located in Goring-on-Thames. This is Deanery Garden. It is currently owned by Jimmy Page. This is Plumpton Place. It was once owned by Jimmy Page. This is the Tower House in London. It is presently owned by Jimmy Page. This is Corwood. It was once owned by John Entwistle of The Who. John Lennon once owned Cannon Hill, a beautiful waterfront mansion in Cold Spring Harbor on Long Island. This is the legendary Dakota apartment building, located on West 72nd Street in Central Park West. Perhaps its most famous resident was John Lennon. El Solano is an oceanfront mansion in Palm Beach. It was once owned by John Lennon. Kenwood was John Lennon's first mansion. It is there where he lived with his first wife Cynthia and his son Julian. John Lennon purchased Tittenhurst Park in 1969. He lived on the 72-acre estate until he moved to New York City. Jules Holland owns a place called Helicon Mountain. The structure was erected over many years, using a mishmash of converted lockups and stables. It is adorned with European architectural elements and incorporates a tower that originally served as a whimsical addition in a Chelsea flower show garden. Drummer Keith Moon owned this really cool contemporary home. Its name was Tara. When he first became rich and famous, Keith Richards purchased a mansion called Redlands. Both Mick Jagger and Rod Stewart owned the estate known as Stargroves. If you want to see more images of these homes and learn more about them, please check out some of the individual videos here on my channel. When it comes to the Dakota and Friar Park, you could also buy one of my books. So, what do you think of these incredible homes? If you were rolling in dough, would you live in any of those places? If so, which one? Kindly let me know in the comments below. By the way, I do not know who took some of the photos that I have shown in the show, so if you do, will you kindly let me know so I can respectfully give them the credit they deserve. At this time, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this time travel adventure to check out some of my favorite photos of historic rock and pop star mansions. Kindly remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because there will be more videos like this one, and I hope you check those out too. Please check out the links below to learn how to support my research and productions. Specifically, I'd really appreciate it if you could become a member of my channel and or join me on Patreon. You could also leave a super thanks in the comments below. Kindly be kind to all non-human animals and please don't eat them. They don't like that. Remember, for the benefit of compassion for all living things and their own health, all the Beatles chose a plant-based diet. And please do yourself a favor and go to a local shelter and adopt a cat or a dog. You and they will be very glad that you did. Until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.